You might be a mini wargamer when
you spend more time brushing bad paint jobs off your miniatures than you do brushing your own teeth.
Nice. So I'm Mark.
And I'm Aaron, and we're from
Cool Guys Who Sit at Home.
And this is our second installment. We're going to be going over a lot of neat stuff with you tonight. First of all, we have some projects that we've already started. And all of these projects are based off of videos that we saw from miniwargaming.com, specifically ones from Dave. So kudos to you.
Good job, man.
Awesome.
Inspiring.
And we're going to show you some cool stuff that we're going over. We also have some really neat terrain effects and supplies that we found, and we wanted to share them with you. So we're going to go on over here.
Yeah, let's go check it out, man.
Show you what we got going on. Hey, welcome to the building table. So this is my project. I wanted to make a fully modular building that could be used as both an independent terrain piece that you could play on the inside as though you were stalking from room to room hunting down Tau, but also something that I could convert into a full cityscape. So this is my test building. All of the supplies that I used to make it are sitting on the table. As you can see, it's really not that many. It's a very cheap project to do. The building itself is made out of cardstock. I use a bit more expensive cardstocks. It's $6 a sheet, but if you go to any art supply store, you can find this stuff for $1.50 to $2. You really don't have to pay $6 for it. I just happen to like the more expensive, stiffer kind. This table is inspired kind of by Mini Wargaming's Apocalypse table. That's where I got the idea to start it from. I used Games Workshop Rough Coat to spray paint the building, and when I go back and finally finish it, it's going to give some really nice detail and that concrete effect. But because I wanted this modular, one of the things I incorporated into it is magnets. I want to be able to assemble and disassemble my buildings into different patterns. So the roof of this one is magnetic. You can take a quick peek inside. You see that there's full stairs. There's a hole in order to go up through the stairs, but it snaps right together and stays that way so that you can move it around with ease. I did get magnets from miniwargaming.com that I used. I got some green stuff from GW, which was a horrible ripoff, as you already know. And then just a knife, some bits of glue, and a pencil, and you can make buildings. So stay tuned. I'm going to put together the full board and really go into how to make this sort of terrain.
Hey again, so I wanted to show you two main projects that I'm working on. The first over here was inspired by Mini Wargamer Dave in his Living Terrain video. And I wanted to make, I wanted to bring it in a different direction. Instead of having it a living terrain, I wanted it to be like lava, hardened lava and ash and things of that nature. So I started making this and I learned my first lesson, which is never use a cardstock for base. Maybe when it's really small, but when you use anything large, it warps and it bends. So you got to use the masonite. It's definitely worth the investment. It's real cheap anyway, at like Home Depot. I made with the Baltic wood some little props and ladders and things of that nature. Nothing too important. I also used the foam. You can watch his video, Living Terrain, and he'll show you how to use the foam, the expander, to make all kinds of terrain. Tacky glue, pencil, knife, ruler, and like I said, the wood. One thing I want to note as well is when you make the living terrain, if you want to cut into it, as I did, to get these angles to build buildings jutting out from your living terrain or from your lava, make sure you wait the 24 hours. If you don't, it actually warps it, which is kind of what I want to go with for this, so it worked out for me. But if you want it to be perfect and angular, you got to wait the full 24. All right, the next thing that I'm working on, I'm doing like a crystal city. And these dishes are laboratory dishes. They're really cheap. You can get them online. Just search laboratory disposable dishes. And I'm basically arranging them in this kind of pattern, and I'll have props coming out of it. And I'm going to fill the interior areas with this. These are glass beads. You're not going to be able to get glass beads, but you'll probably be able to get any kind of clear beads. And I'm going to fill the rifts with LEDs inside, so it'll be like glowing crystal. And I'm going to be making this over the next few months, and I'll take you guys through step by step and show you how it works. All right, keep watching.